Emerson Hancock here today, the right-hander who has been kind of a flex guy for them, six-starter type of player, and he'll face a lineup loaded with left-handers.
Trying to get him to swing and miss this at-bat, might go 12 pitches.
On the ground, first base side, and playable for the former Guardian, Josh Naylor. He'll flip it to Hancock, and for those 2-2, he ripped a fastball by him, 2 gone. Emerson Hancock's opening strikeout of the season.
And this is a good sign. Look, he was 92, 93s to start this game, but this has been the difference for Emerson Hancock at the end of 2025. Going to that bullpen.
1-2 to Manzardo. Another rising fastball and another strikeout for Emerson Hancock. It's a hard habit to break. Send your cards and letters. There's strike 3, and Naylor goes down. Another fastball up in the zone, Adam. He's paired that well with some east-west stuff.
Yeah, I'm loving this new approach from Hancock, utilizing his low arm slot. It's only 18 degrees, very low. So when
he's very effective, and you know he doesn't hurt you. He was.
Whoa. That is a grotesque sweeper. Wow.
Yeah, and look, we've been talking about the sweeper, and Adam has mentioned it, but let's not forget too, this is a pitch, maybe crossed up a little bit right there from Cal, just by the reaction. I mean, that's how nasty that pitch was. Get another look at it. This is a pitch he developed coming into spring training opportunities to really mess around with that sweeper and get the confidence back with that pitch.
That's a fair baseball over to third. Donovan, nice play to retire the side. It rode the line for as long as it could, and Arias is out. Emerson Hancock is rolling on a beautiful play by Donovan.
Belief, and with Stephen Vogt, it was crazy, and this guy is dealing right now.
High fastball over and over and over again for Emerson Hancock.
And it can just wear you out. You can get mentally exhausted in those days in between starts as well.
Let's be clear, you don't see Jose Ramirez strike out on a fastball up in the zone all the time. This thing is lively.
Yeah, it's lively. It was away and it was above the strike zone, so he probably helped him out there in that situation.
I would always, I wouldn't beg for much.
3-2 is right there. Strike 3, no challenge. Manzardo gave him a look behind the plate. Ryan Wills and the Seahawks right across the street where the NFL will open its season. And what a comeback there by Emerson Hancock. Strike 3 on Naylor. That is 8 punch-outs, a career high for Hancock.
Wow, he looks absolutely dialed in. He's got some presence too in between some of these pitches, and it's so huge. Look, you get a 4-run lead.
Right-hander out of Cairo, Georgia, which is not far north of the Florida.
Oh my God!
Oh, it hit the bag and pinged to Naylor. It might be that kind of night for Cairo's own Emerson Hancock.
Yeah, watch this ball hit the bag and just pop straight up in the air. He gets it in plenty enough time. That went straight up.
1-2. Wave and a miss. Man, is that a filthy sweeper, Ryan. Yikes.
A 6-run lead if you want to push him. There's
right at first base.
Ball.
That's Naylor. Return pass is there.
You're going to find out now, aren't you, if he's going to keep him in.
Absolutely.
Well, we saw this last night too, where they had to make a decision to bring Gabe Spire in. But just what the doctor ordered. Look at this. Tailor-made double play for Josh Naylor. Right back to the base.
Yeah.
Not to mention
easy double play.
Yeah, not to mention too, the top of the lineup coming up. You've got Stephen Kwan started in the game when you bring in Gabe Spire. It did burn them. They couldn't get the out. But now all of a sudden this is much easier to deal with here in the 6th.
All for naught.
That's 6 innings without a hit for Cleveland. Could be one of those nights. We'll find out.